What's up, YouTube? Down South Reefer here, back at you with another Reef Life with DSR video. This is in regards to my new SC Aquariums 120 gallon Euro braced tank that I bought. What I'm calling my dream build, kind of, sorta. This is my third attempt at this voiceover, so I am not going to try to do this throughout the video again, because I have got to the very end of it twice and it's shut down the app. Crashed the app and didn't record my voiceover. So basically this is a video with my stand build. You're going to be able to see what I'm using and so much. I had a part that I had all the tools and everything, but it didn't video right, and I'm not going to do it again, so sorry. But yep, sit back and enjoy. I'm going to stop the voiceover here because don't want it to shut down and me talk for 50 minutes for nothing again. And I'm starting to get really tired of doing it, so sometimes it's better that way anyways. But real quick, the music is by the Muckers. They are a local band out of Atlanta, Georgia. They're kind of a Irish folk rock and roll band. Went to a local Renaissance festival and found them, and bought a couple albums from them, and really like their music. So some people it's not for them, some people it is. I'm one of those it is people. So hopefully you enjoy the music. Well, I thought it was funny too, I kind of go with the speed of my video. I kind of go along with the music some points of it. But real quick, the importance of this video for anybody who's looking to build one of these your own custom stand. I will say the importance of this video is oh, here we go, this is funny, I cracked my little 5-gallon tank here. But the importance in building one of these stands is, in my opinion, is one, that you use a good quality wood. You make sure your wood's straight, make sure there's not a lot of knots in it. Two is when you're putting these together, I use the wood glue. I use the higher end, custom construction glue, wood glue, waterproof, and then again, my most important thing is I pre-drilled all my holes. Every screw that I use a 2.5-inch deck screw. Every screw that I use is pre-drilled, and then that avoids any opportunity of cracking. I also try to offset my screws as much as possible, so you don't have them in the same lines, avoid cracking that way. You'll see a lot of that on my other video for my sidecars. But that's about what I can say generally for this. I'll try to maybe pop in a couple text thingies in here if there's something to say. But there is one other part I'll add to it, is I did put a base on this, or a piece of wood for the bottom, and it was a really cheap piece of plywood, and I just wasn't smart enough to pay attention to it. I thought, oh, I don't need anything expensive for that, I can just buy something cheap. Well, bought a 1/2-inch piece of plywood, 4x8, and it was junk. I ended up screwing it up anyways. I measured it the wrong direction and I should have, which you'll see here in a little bit, and ended up with these 4 holes in it. So I guess that was a good thing, because I ended up redoing it. But the top piece that I had for the top of the tank, the top of the stand to go up underneath the tank, was horrible. I was like, there's no way I'm about to use this to put underneath the tank when I'm building this, heavy duty stand, and then put this cheap little piece of plywood up underneath it. So I ended up redoing it. I got a nice, really nice piece of maple and put on the bottom, since you will be able to see that piece in the sump area. So that's what you saw at the beginning of the video, is the final framing of it. Real nice looking piece of maple. And then I got a 3/4-inch piece of pine and put on the top, which is going to be awesome for the top. Real nice piece of pine too, but you're not going to see that once the tank is done. I did take a windows trim siding kind of silicone caulk, and I siliconed it in around where the support boards go up and the plywood would touch at the bottom. So I siliconed all that so no water could creep down underneath the tank stand and the bottom of the stand where I can't get to it to cause any mold or rotting of the wood or anything. So I'm going to also be using a primer, and then I'm going to be using a exterior waterproof paint that will keep from any splashes or anything damaging the wood. So it's going to be a 3-door stand, and then I'm going to be using a slow close hinge and whatnot. So this is the framing video, about halfway through it, and then I'll be wrapping it on a different video and then doing some painting on it and stuff. I don't know if I'll video the paint work on this. I might not. So, but here's where I found out I screwed up, and I said I wasn't going to talk throughout this, but here I am talking. Alrighty, well, I'm going to stop talking for now and end this voiceover, and that's about it. So I might, like I said, I might put a couple texts in here if I find something interesting to text about, or words. I don't know what to call it. I'm terrible at this, but hopefully I keep getting better. I'm trying to get better at these. Hopefully you guys can give me any advice on what to make them more amusing or funny or enjoyable. I mean, when they're 15 minutes long or whatnot, it's kind of 14 minutes, 15 minutes long, and kind of get hard into. I kind of like watching them, especially if it's something I'm going to be doing. Then I find interest in it. So you see the holes there, and I just wasn't happy with it. If you're going to do it right, you got to do it. I mean, if you're going to do something nice, you got to do it right. So, and I wanted it to really be nice, but I'm really happy with the final ending product of it. So, all right, I'm going to finish this now, and I'm going to let you guys just enjoy the music, and I will see you next time. Next one will probably be on the sidecars. I'm using 2 side stands that are going to go with the center stand that will be holding the equipment. They're going to be 36 inches high, just like this stand is, and then 2 foot by 2 foot, and this stand is 4 foot by 2 foot. So, but that'll be in another video. Those are built as well, so at least the framing is. And then I'm shooting myself in the head right there because I put the piece down, didn't put my bottom framing on, or my bottom supports, so I had to take it all back off to put my bottom supports in. So, all right, guys, I keep rambling on. Enough rambling from me. DSR's out, man. Have a good one.
Give me one more stout before the final shout. You'll never get me out the door until I've had some more. Give me one more gin before I go home again. Can't you hear me screaming out for one more stout? Give me one more stout before the final shout. You'll never get me out the door until I've had some more. Give me one more gin before I go home again. Can't you hear me screaming out for one more stout? I went into the Grove for a pint on Tuesday night. O'Leary started talking shit and we got into a fight. He slipped out the back and left me bloodied on the floor. But I pulled myself up on my stool, said I think I'll have one more. Give me broken upon my dying bed. The prognosis, it is grim, and my last rites have been read. The priest asks me gently if I'd anything to say. I said, St. Peter better have a pint when he opens up the gate. Give me one more stout before the final shout. You'll never get me out the door until I've had some more. Give me one more gin before I go home again. Can't you hear me screaming out for one more stout? Give me one more stout before the final shout. You'll never get me out the door until I've had some more. Give me one more gin before I go home again. Can't you hear me screaming out for one more stout? Can't you hear me screaming out for one more stout?
I drank 6